Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we're going to continue our talk on this sentence pattern, 跟一样. We have already talked about what kind of verbs or predicate component, right? Components that can follow this 跟, right? We have classified basically two kinds of verbs, verb phrases, or predicate components that can follow this 跟. One is the two-way verbs like marry, like have a word, 谈谈, right? Talk to you, and fight, 争吵,争论, debate. That's we give it a name like symmetry component. And the second one is non-symmetric component, like I will follow you, please follow me, 请跟我走，别跟我发脾气, don't lose your temper on me, right? 发脾气, those verb phrase, that verb phrase is not a symmetry component. That is a one-way verb phrase. So this pattern, word sentence pattern, or you can see that as a word pattern. Technically, it's a sentence pattern. The sentence pattern 跟一样. So we're going to talk about this sentence pattern using the first type. Using this first type, we have talked about, right, those kind of verb phrases or predicate components that can be used with the combination of this 跟, the first type, that is symmetry component. So as we can see here, there are two groups of sentences we have here that use those symmetry component, 跟一样. This one, the first one, 里头跟外头一样. 里头, this is spoken Chinese. Inside is like the outside. 里头跟外头一样. 里头 means inside. 外头 outside. 外 right, out, or 外国人 foreigners. 外里头跟一样. So basically, this sentence is to make a comparison between two things. Right, so the stressed syllable should be on 一样. 一样 in this phrase, or you can call it a phrase or sentence. It doesn't matter. 里头跟外头一样. Right, you may notice I stress 一样. This is a stressed syllable. 里头跟外头一样. It's to make a comparison between two things. And this sentence, 这苹果 is apple. This apple, 这苹果跟那个一样. 跟那个一样, or spoken language 那个一样, that one. This apple is the same as that one. So also the stressed syllable is on 一样. It will be read like this. 这苹果跟那个一样. Right? Stressed syllable 一样. So here in this phrase, we're going to make a comparison between this apple and that apple. A comparison, whether you want to compare the shape, the color, the taste, right? It's a comparison between basically two same things, right? This apple, that apple, two same fruit. 里头跟外头一样. Inside is like outside, or inside is just like outside. 跟外头一样. So 里头 we compare maybe two rooms, or the temperature, right, between inside and outside. or the humid between inside and outside, the light, the dark, the darkness, right? So it's a comparison between two things, but things is different in this group B. This one, the sentence 这儿的 means here. It's a spoken Chinese 这儿 not 这儿. Don't say 这儿, right? Don't say 这儿. 这儿. It's just like in English we say look at it, right? Not look at it. It's the same. 这儿的 here, here's, right? 这儿的耗子跟猫一样。这儿的耗子 rat 耗子 so this 耗子 is like a kind of suffix following this 耗子这儿的耗子跟猫一样。You may notice I changed the stressed syllable as I did in group A, right? 这儿的耗子跟猫一样。这儿的耗子跟猫一样。So the stressed syllable is on this 猫 cat. So this sentence here, the rats are the same like cats. Maybe the shape, right? Maybe the I don't know, color. So the difference between group A and group B is group A is to make comparison between two things, and group B is make a metaphor. It's a rhetorical method, metaphor. Like the second sentence, the second phrase, 脸色跟纸一样. You may notice my stressed syllable. I stress this 纸, right? Not 一样. I didn't stress 一样. I stress 纸. 脸色跟纸一样. It means the face of your color or the face of my color, the color of my face, excuse me, the color of my face is like a sheet of paper. Is like a sheet of paper. It's a metaphor, right? Rhetorical method to say that the color of your face is something has some similar features with the color of a sheet of paper, white paper. So these two groups are different, right, in this way. So if you want to make metaphor with using this sentence pattern 跟一样, so you can change this 跟一样 to 像一样 or 跟什么什么跟是的, right? These two are the variations of this sentence pattern 跟一样. So these two sentences can be changed into 这儿的耗子像猫一样。这儿的耗子像 change this, replace this 跟 with 像 like just like or the same as 像猫一样 or 这儿的耗子跟猫似的这儿的耗子跟猫似的 right? You can replace this 一样 with 似的 It's the same. It's just a different versions of this sentence pattern. They're the same, exactly the same. The second one, 脸色像纸一样，像纸一样 or 脸色跟纸似的，脸色跟纸似的。 他的脸色跟纸似的。The color of his face is just like a sheet of paper. Right. So in this group B is to make metaphor. It's a rhetorical methods or measure to make sentences to compare two different things, right? And the group A is to make comparison, is not to make metaphor, is to make comparison with two similar or same things. So this group A, we can use negative forms, right? We don't use negative forms in group B because if you want to make a metaphor, you should make the similarity of two different things, right? Otherwise, you don't have to make a metaphor at all, right? So that is the logic of making metaphors. But in group A, you can use negative forms because it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing, or it's not, or it's the opposite, right? You can say the temperature of inside is not the same. It's the opposite of the outside because the things are exactly the same. I mean, the room, the temperature you want to make a comparison is whether either the same or the opposite. So you can add, I'll change the color. So you can add this negative form, negative 不 here. 不一样，里头跟外头不一样。So the inside is not the same. This 不 is not the same with the outside. And just like this one, 这苹果跟那个不一样。So we can add 不 here. 不一样 right? This apple is not the same as that one. 这苹果跟那个不一样，不一样 right? You stress 一样，一样 or you stress 不一样。这里头跟外头不一样，这个苹果跟那个苹果不一样。But you are not allowed, or it is not correct to add these negative forms in group B phrases, right? All right, I think that's all we are going to we have talked about in this second part of the sentence pattern 跟一样. So next time, if you want to make a sentence, 我跟你一样 I am the same with you. 我跟你 I'll write this here. 我跟你一样我跟你一样 So you can make a decision. The sentence 我跟你一样 belongs to group A or group B, right? So yeah, it's group A. 我跟你一样 I'm the same as you because I and you are both persons, right? We are both human beings. It's just comparison, maybe the height, the weight, right? The skin, the color of the skin. 我跟你一样 or 我跟你不一样 I'm not the same as you, right? 我跟你不一样 Or if you want to make a sentence which belong to this group B, you can say 她的笑脸 her smile is just like a flower. 她笑得和花儿一样。她笑的 means her smile or The way she smiles， 她笑的跟花儿一样。花 is flower， 花儿一样。Yeah， 她笑的跟花儿一样。The way she smiles is like a flower. So this is a metaphor, right? Because she or her smile and the flower are two different things. I'm making a metaphor, right? It's a rhetorical sentence. 她笑得跟花儿一样 So you can say 她笑得跟花儿一样 you have to stress 花 flower, right? So you can also say 她笑得像花儿一样她笑得像花儿一样 or 她笑得跟花儿似的她笑得跟花儿似的 So I think I have made myself clear with this sentence pattern, right? Two different ways to make sentences. Okay, I hope you have learned something. If you have questions, please make comments. See you next time.